I believe we'll be approaching normalcy by the end of this year. And God willing, this Christmas will be different than last. But I can't make that commitment to you. There are other strains of the virus. We don't know what could happen in terms of production rates. Things can change. But we're doing everything the science has indicated we should do. And people are stepping up to get everything done that has to be done.
All right. Did you hear what he said? Now, if you remember, things were going to get back to normal by summer. Then Fauci said things would get better by fall. And now Biden is telling you we won't see normalcy until the end of this year. Boy, the goalposts keeps changing over and over and over. But one thing they won't do is tell these people the truth that we are not going back. There is no going back. So this came out in the New York Post, February 19th, 2021. Biden says life may not return to normal this year due to COVID mutations, slow vaccine production. Wow, y'all. 2021 was supposed to be the turnaround year, remember? Oh no, we're going to have a good time this summer. I need to plan my vacation. I need to do this. Oh, not until the end of the year now? And see, when the end of the year comes, then it'll get better in 2022. Ooh, anything but just say the truth. It is never going back. Life with COVID is a mainstay. President Joe Biden on Friday said life may not return to normal in 2021 due to COVID-19 mutations and possible interruptions in U.S. vaccine production. This is what he said recently, y'all. Biden said at a Pfizer vaccine factory in Michigan, the mutations of the virus and unforeseen vaccine production blips could extend the pandemic's social and economic fallout. I believe we'll be approaching normalcy by the end of the year. Y'all must got some good ass crystal balls. I'm not feeling you on this. These folks must have crystal balls, but their crystal balls are not working. We went from everything getting better in the summer until, it's not going to be 2021 at all now, right? Or the end of 2021. God willing, this Christmas will be different than last. Oh, it's going to be different, all right. Not in a good way, but it's going to be different. But can't make that commitment to you. There are other strains of the virus. We don't know what could happen in terms of production rates. Things can change, Biden said. Yeah, I think this cold polar vortex across the country woke a lot of them up. They couldn't fake their way and keep talking about the summer being better after seeing what took place this past week. It was a bad week for many people across this country. The president spoke amid widespread optimism about life returning to normal as rates of infection plummet and vulnerable groups of people are vaccinated. Now, we know that ain't all true. He noted that some vaccine shipments were delayed by the snowstorm this week. Biden said in Michigan that in the meantime, I think it's critical that to get the kids back in school. He has faced criticism for not doing more to pressure reluctant teacher unions to do so. With all these variants floating around here, y'all just don't like being around your kids. According to Bloomberg News analysis of public data, the U.S. is injecting more than 59 million doses, or 17.8 doses per 100 people. The two U.S. approved vaccines, the Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna, require 2 shots, but are 95 and 94.1% effective. Y'all need to stop lying. Those shots are not effective like that. Y'all keep telling them fairy tales, okay? As we're watching people get sick and die. 2 vaccines have been administered to people at a rate of 1.58 million doses per day, which should allow the U.S. to secure herd immunity this summer. Y'all, these people are really not in reality. A single shot vaccine produced by Johnson & Johnson, which is at least 66% effective, is expected to further accelerate the vaccination timeline when it is approved by the Food and Drug Administration as early as this month. Preliminary research indicates vaccines are less effective against emerging and more contagious COVID-19 variants. Yeah, but that's not what y'all were saying. You were saying for weeks that the shot was going to cover everything. And we all knew you were lying. Now they're admitting that it is not going to be as strong up against those variants, which we were saying all along. I know I was. And Johnson & Johnson vaccine, for example, is 66% effective worldwide, but 72% effective in the US, where there is less prevalence of mutation that emerge in the UK, Brazil, and South Africa. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought all of those variants are here. Boy, these people can't even face reality when they write these stories. A different vaccine in development, Novavax, is 60% effective in South Africa. In the UK, the same vaccine was 95.6%. And how many clinical trials did you do on this? Because you didn't do very many on the ones that are out in the US. So I don't know where you're getting these percentages from. Doesn't make any sense. Biden's chief medical advisor, Dr. Anthony Fauci, said Friday that the new variants of the virus mean the government and companies will have to be nimble to adjust readily to make the versions of the vaccine specifically directed towards whatever mutations are prevalent. Well, you don't know that in advance. We don't know what is rolling around up here in America because you haven't done any testing for these variants. Now, how can it be 4,000 variants over in the UK, but over here there's 7? Come on, y'all. don't be silly. You got to have thousands of them over here too. But America is, they don't want to test for nothing, you know? And that is a very dangerous thing. You know, these folks, they have a hard time living in reality and being accountable for things. This is just not their thing. It is just not their thing. And they're going to keep right on telling you about how it's going to get better in this time of the year. And then when summer coming, it's not better. Oh, it's going to be the fall. Oh, it's going to be the winter. Oh, it's going to be the beginning of 2022. Oh, it's going to be in the spring. That's what they're going to do. They're going to just take you on this fake roller coaster ride until it gets to the point where they're not going to have a choice but to admit they just can't get this thing under control. I guess they're just not there yet. Kind of slow, you know? Kind of slow. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.